Good evening, and I welcome you, student. Let us begin the session with some stress relieving exercises. Sit comfortably on the chair, feet touching on the ground, and start inhaling and exhaling Bastrika. 10 rounds. Okay, shoulders. We want to free our shoulders. Spinal cord should be erect. Some stiffness is there. Stiffness is there in the muscles of the body. Release them. Release them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, come back. 10 fingers. Close. Inhale. Exhale 10 times. Okay, blood circulation. Just release your hands, release your hands, release your hands, release your hands. Stress out, stress out, stress out, stress out. Okay, let me release the stress from the neck. Right hand, stretch to the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to the center, left hand, stretch to the left side neck. Release the stress from the muscles of the neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to the center. Inhale right, exhale left. Keep inhaling and exhaling. Neck rotation 3 times clockwise, 3 times anti-clockwise. Half inhale, half exhale. Clockwise, begin. Anti-clockwise. Slow and steady. Okay, come back, come back. Tap your feet on the ground. Tap your feet on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And see, there are vibrations in the legs. The whole body has been activated. Blood circulation. We have completed the blood circulation in the entire body. Just to start the game, we have increased our energy levels. Higher energy, higher frequency, more learning. So we must be activated before we start. Otherwise, we are feeling exhausted and sleepy. Students are feeling like that. I have seen that. So I want to give a wake-up call. Wake up. Improve your energy levels. Improve your energy levels. And some breathing are always helpful to us. They release the stress from the mind, free the mind, and make the mind clear. Unless we focus, concentrate, we have clarity, we will not learn anything. So what we can do some breathing. I will be doing Brahmari is very good. 2 my thumbs will be in my ears, and with honeybee sound, we will release exhale, exhale with bee sound. So Brahmari is the name of a bee, black bee, which is found in India. Okay. Now close your eyes, sit comfortably, spinal cord erect, and we will make 3 rounds. Start, inhale. Second round, inhale deeply. Last round. Inhale as deeply as possible. Come back, observe your breath. Notice your breath. Inhale, exhale. Keep inhaling, exhale from the two nostrils. Experience the vibrations in the body. Become aware of your surroundings. The voice of the fan is reaching my ears. Fold your two hands for prayer to the God and the universe and the environment, for the life, for the oxygen, for the air, for the water, for the food we eat. We thank you, God. We thank you, universe. Rub your two hands. After heating, the two hands are becoming hot, healing energy, heat energy. Put them on your face. Keep inhaling, exhaling. Gentle massage your eyes, eyebrows, forehead, face, nose, chin, neck, ears, and your head. And come back. Open your eyes with smiles and 3 cheers. 1, 2, 3. Okay, come back. Come back. All right, we are relaxed. So before we begin a session, we set up an intention. There should be an intention. Intention is to learn, revise, and learn as much course as possible again and again, and do more and more questions. And then we say, okay, we will focus and concentrate and pay attention. Take your time. Time will be given to the students to solve a question. Nothing to be answered in a hurry. If we will try to hurry up, then there will be errors and mistakes, which we do not want, because then we will lose marks in the exam. So we don't want to do that. So we are ready. I hope your energy levels are high.
Yes, sir.
That's very important. In every game, the athletes, the player do warm up before they make a final run, and you have seen how they run and then they jump or do the activities. They keep themselves activated, inspired, motivated, and they focus and concentrate, focus and concentrate on the target, and they will succeed. That is the way the life goes. Let it be any game. I am saying, whether you are studying, you are player, you are singing, you are dancing, all these, there is a focus, concentration on the work they are doing. Even if you have to play an instrument, you have to focus and concentrate. Distraction should be out. That's why we say relaxation is very essential, and energy level should be high. If my energy is low, I will fall down. Okay, that is the objective. We are back, students, with more question and answers. Questions are coming on the screen. Here we have a question. We have to identify the products A, B, and C. You get 1 to 2 minutes for everything. Complete the reactions, make a complete set of reactions, and then provide the answer, students. You feel like you can sip water. I'm not drinking water. I will sip water. I'll say water has got a lot of healing power, healing energy. And I pray to the water also, water heal me. And I take a sip of that. So it gives me a healing inside my body. If I'm not healthy and fit, then you know the story is something different. I won't be able to concentrate. That is our objective. We should be healthy, we should be fit, and we should be able to solve questions and focus and concentrate. What is the first reaction, student? If I have an alcohol, when I react an alcohol with PCl5, what happens, students?
It will be C2H5Cl.
What is the name of the reaction?
Nucleophilic substitution.
We have seen in the preparation of haloalkanes and haloarenes.
Yes, sir.
Halogenation of alcohols is a very good method for the preparation of haloalkanes. So you will get a product A. If I react with KCN, what happens?
It will give C2H5CN.
C3CH2C triple bond N. If I would have used AgCN, then what would have happened?
Isocyanide, NC.
This is an ionic compound. This is a covalent. You know the difference. That's why we gave you. So here you are getting B. This is hydrolyzed in the presence of water. What you are getting?
CH3, CH2, COOH.
OH. And what happens with ammonia? And you heat it.
It will give CH3, CH2, CONH2, amide.
CH3, CH2, CONH2. So we will get ABC. These reactions we have studied. So what reactions have been used? You see that how we prepare haloalkanes, then convert them. Conversions are also asked many times. Instead of one, they will give set of reaction, ask you what is the final product. The same question can be put in multiple choice form or in any other form. Identify A, B, C, D, E, F required for the following conversions. We are now doing conversions. We have to identify A, B, C, D, all this. Let us see how we solve such questions. What you have? Nitrobenzene.
Yes, sir.
What should be added to get?
It should be SN and HCl.
Reduction of
reduction.
this.
Yes, sir.
So how do we do the reduction of this, student? Then what happens? You want to prepare benzene diazonium chloride. What should be added?
NaNO2 and HCl at 0 degree.
Ice temperature we remember, or 273 Kelvin. Then what should be added, student?
It is then it should be Cu2Cl2 in presence of HCl.
What is the name of the reaction?
This is Sandmeyer reaction.
There are two reactions we have told you. What two reactions we told you?
One is Sandmeyer and second one was Gutterman reaction.
What is the difference?
In Sandmeyer we use Cu2Cl2 in presence of HCl, and in Gutterman we use copper and HCl.
Chlorobenzene. Then what you are doing? Chlorobenzene to phenol. What you have to add?
NaOH.
Only NaOH. Will the reaction take place?
NaOH, then
Nothing will happen. You have to write the conditions.
623 Kelvin, and it was pressure 300 atm pressure.
We have to be very sure now because this is not going to happen. This is aryl halide. This is not alkyl halide. A question has been asked on this also. This has partial double bond character, sp2 hybridization. This is inert. This bond is not going to break easily. You will get phenol. Now what? What you will get?
H2SO4. One will be orthohydroxybenzene sulfonic acid, and one will be parahydroxybenzene sulfonic acid.
This is the sequence of the reactions.
Yes, sir.
The question can may be asked on anything. It's not necessary that they have to ask. They may skip off some of these steps and ask you what will be the final product and give you 4 products out of which is the correct answer. Questions are framed in many ways and they can be changed. Next question is coming. An organic compound A with molecular formula C3H reacts with oxalic acid at 110 degrees to give a monocarboxylic acid. B gives silver mirror with tolerance reagent and reduces acidified potassium. Identify A and B, give the reaction of B with acidified KMnO4. What is given? Compound A C3H8O3 reacts with oxalic acid. 110 degrees centigrade. And it gives a B, monocarboxylic acid. Now, monocarboxylic acid. This monocarboxylic acid gives a silver mirror. What is that? Tolerance reagent test. Tolerance reagent test is given by which compounds? This is important now. Which compounds gives tolerance reagent?
Aldehydes give tolerance reagent test.
Aldehydes. And is there any carboxylic acid which gives tolerance reagent test?
Carboxylic acid. Formic acid gives.
There is only one acid, formic acid, which also gives this test. What is the formula?
HCO.
Formic acid. So this carboxylic acid is formic acid. Now, how will you get formic acid then? Only one monocarboxylic acid you are getting from this. Then what this compound should be?
It will be
3 carbons.
3 carbs. Sorry, sir.
3 oxygen is also present.
It should be carbon and 3 oxygen. Alcohol, it can be an alcohol. Glycerol, it can be glycerol.
If this is going to break, what will happen? They will form 1, 2, 3. They will form HCOH. 3 HCOH will be formed. Now, what is the reaction of B with potassium permanganate? KMNO4. What is KMNO4?
KMNO4 plus HCO.
Acidified potassium permanganate. When it reacts with formic acid.
It will give K2SO4, MnSO4, CO2 and H2O.
We have to balance this reaction.
Mn will be 2.
K2.
K2 and here also 2. MnSO4 will also be 2. 5 CO2 and 8 H2O.
How much is left? Hydrogen 8.
So CO2 will also be there in the reaction. It will be evolved.
Huh? Formic
CO2
acid.
will
K2SO4, MnSO4. Where is carbon?
it will CO2.
How much is that?
It should be 5 CO2.
5CO2. So it is an oxidizing agent. It will oxidize the formic acid to carbon dioxide. What is this? Is plus 1. This is minus 2. This minus 1 here, minus 2. So minus, what is the oxidation number of this carbon? Plus 2. Minus 2, minus 1, plus 1. Minus 2, minus 3, plus 2. And what is in CO2? Minus 2, minus 2, plus 4. So carbon is going from plus 2 to plus 4.
4.
What is that?
Oxidation.
Increase in oxidation number, oxidation. Potassium permanganate acts as an oxidizing agent. We can check this out. Everything in chemistry we have to see whatever we have learned. Oxidation number concept is very important. We can apply that anywhere to find whether oxidation takes place or reduction takes place. This is if we understand it. If we don't know it, then what we are applying? Nothing. Next question is coming. Identify A, B, C, and D. Write the complete chart, complete reactions. Make a flow chart of that. CH3, CHOH, CH3. What is this reaction? Alcohol heated with sulfuric acid. What is the product?
H2SO4 will act as a dehydrating agent, so it will become Prop1ene.
CH3. Only one product is possible, huh?
Yes,
Here.
sir.
Minus H2O. Now the question is, this is an alkene. You will react this with B2H6. Now what is this reaction?
Hydroboration oxidation.
Now this is important point. Hydroboration. You have seen the complete reaction. What is this used for? What is hydroboration reaction now? Important, very important reaction. This can be asked.
Used for the preparation of alcohols.
What type of alcohol? That is the point. Alcohols can be prepared by many methods. What is so special about this? Mechanism also we have discussed in various lectures. Hydroboration.
In this, the OH group will be attached according to the anti-Markovnikov rule.
I'm saying what type of product you are getting. Now that is the question.
Uh, Primary alcohol will be obtained in good yield in this.
This is mainly used for the synthesis of primary alcohols. That was the reason this method became very important. And this is important for exam. It should be known. Mechanism of this should be learned by the students very clearly. In between, there are steps that question will be there, not only direct reaction. They will ask you. So what is the product then?
It will become propanol.
What is that? A to B. What happens when B is oxidized?
It will be oxidized. CHO group will be attached to it. CH3, CH2, CH.
CHO2. Where is CHO group? Oxidation of alcohol takes place. Now what is the next step?
It will become an ester.
Esterification.
Esterification. It will be CH3, CH2, COO, CH3, CH2, COO, C2H5.
Sometimes they don't mention all the conditions, as you can see. Then what we do? He not mentioned all the conditions because he has only given only one part, that then we have to complete the reaction ourselves, because the way the reaction is here, alcohol means some acid is there. So you see that all conditions have not been mentioned, and without conditions, then it is difficult to predict the actual product of the reaction. With the change of condition, what happens? The products change. So it should be that conditions should be given. If not given, then we will use the famous equations which we have learned. Got my point?
Okay.
Even alcohol acid should be present. We know about it. It's not mentioned here. But what he is trying is, of course, this reaction. There is no other possibility. So we are assuming that the other conditions are fulfilled. But important reactions have been used which are going to be asked. This reaction is important. This reaction is important. Esterification is important. All these reactions are used and asked in papers in many different ways. In many different ways. Okay. Now the next question is identify the products. What is it? A, B, C, D. How will we write the answer? What is the first one? Benzene sulfonic acid.
Yes, sir.
What is the product?
It will react with water to form. It will form phenol.
Then what will happen?
It will react with zinc to form benzene.
What will be the product with Br2?
It will be 2,4,6 tribromophenol.
And what will be the product with CH3COCl?
COCH3 group will be attached to the benzene ring.
Benzene ring?
To the phenol group, COCH.
Some sequence of the reactions. Whatever is important, they are asking repeatedly. This is a way to revise the course by solving questions. Whatever reactions you have studied, important ones can be revised by solving some questions. Important reactions, important organic reactions can be revised by solving questions. When they will give the reaction and give you 4 products for any 1, 2, 3, 4 step, then you can identify what will be the form products. Questions are easy, difficult, all types of questions are there. Next question is coming. In the following, identify A and B. You have to identify the reactions. Again, important, and questions are repeated in many ways. First one, what happens when phenol reacts with zinc dust? This reaction is being asked again and again. What is the product?
It will form benzene.
Conversion of phenol into benzene is important. They are asking what happens H2SO4 and SO3.
It will form benzene sulfonic acid.
What happens when, what is the final product here? You are given phenol and this is NaNO2 HCl and H2O. What should be then this one?
It should be aniline. B will be aniline.
Aniline. The isotation reaction of aniline and then
A will be nitrobenzene.
nitrobenzene reduction again and again. This is an important path for the preparation of so many products, Sandmeyer reaction. Then what is the third part?
A will be chlorobenzene.
You are getting chlorobenzene. What is the name of the reaction?
Friedel-Crafts reaction.
573 Kelvin and 300 atmosphere. What is the product?
Phenol.
What is the name of this reaction? Important reaction because direct, if this is not there, then this reaction will not take place. What process is this? Dawes process.
Dawes
Conversion of chlorobenzene to phenol is an important question.
Dawes process.
Name the reagents used. Sometimes they will ask you questions like that. Which reagent is used for conversion of these reactions? So you can take few minutes and answer the question, then we will discuss. Oxidation of primary alcohol to carboxylic acid.
We can use a strong oxidizing agent like KMnO4.
Only KMnO4? That's not the correct answer.
Alkaline KMnO4.
I mean, you should be clear what you're talking of. What type of reagent you are using? KMnO4 is used in the presence of H plus. It is also used in the presence of OH minus. You have to mention it, otherwise the reaction will not take place. What you are saying? Acidified potassium dichromate or
Alkaline
KMnO4.
potassium dichromate. Okay.
H plus K2Cr2O7. So we have to be sure what we are talking about. Next, oxidation of primary alcohol to aldehyde.
We can use pyridinium chlorochromate, PCC.
RCHO. Which reagent you have used? PCC. Any other reagent which you have used? Full name of this?
Pyridinium chlorochromate.
Any other reagent? Mild. These are called strong oxidizing agents. You have to learn all this again. I am telling you. Important. Mild oxidizing agent, reducing agent. All this should be known to you for any paper. This will be important. Why we are doing all this? Because this again and again we are saying that this should be learned very completely. There will be not one, many, and check them out, which are mild, which are strong oxidizing agent, which are in great use. Third,
Phenol. Bromine water we can use.
so you are using bromine water. And if I want to prepare only mono, then what? Supposing I want to prepare this, then what I will use?
We can use bromine in CS2.
In there is a something
CCl4 or CS2 we can use.
then it becomes dilute. It is diluted carbon tetrachloride because it is a non-polar. It will dissolve in non-polar solvents. Br2. There are two types of solvent: polar and non-polar. Fourth, benzyl alcohol to benzoic acid.
We can use alkaline KMnO4.
H plus KMnO4 or this. Next, acidified KMnO4 is a stronger oxidizing agent. We have shown you the reaction of that. How many electrons are involved? In acid, in base, in different acid, base, neutral, and all this has been discussed in the. There is a video by us from potassium permanganate and potassium dichromate. Just go through that. Is very important. Very important. I'm telling you.
Okay.
There will be questions on KMnO4, K2Cr2O7 everywhere. And oxidizing action is different in acidic, basic, and power is different. What is that? Dehydration of propanol to propene.
It should be concentrated H2SO4.
Then that answer will be wrong in the exam. Did I say the condition is complete?
It was at 443 Kelvin.
If you will not write, then it is not correct. 4 choices will be given and one of that will be this and other will be concentrated H2SO4, 443, then some other temperature and something like that. This is how they make the questions. H2SO4 will be in all the 3-4 answers, but conditions will be different. So conditions of the reaction are important. Without that, the answer is incomplete. Next question. Butane 212. 1, 2, butane CH3 to butane to all. What are
It
the
should be a reducing agent like LiAlH4
what
or
you can use many reducing agent here because you can do simple reduction.
NABH4 or catalytic hydrogenation.
Now again, reducing agents should be learnt in detail. Different reducing agent, different oxidizing agents in organic chemistry used, because there will be some question based on that. Different oxidizing agent, different reducing agent. Write the name of the reagents and equation for the preparation of following ethers. Important. How do we make Williamson synthesis? What is the Williamson synthesis? What do you use? Alkyl halide.
RX plus RONA in presence of dry ether.
What you got? What is the condition? If you don't know the condition, then what you will answer? This is an important reaction. Condition should be known. What do you learned? Alkyl halide.
Alkyl halide should be primary in nature.
1 degree. Then what are the answers coming?
In first one, it should be 1 bromopropane and sodium propoxide.
CH2CH2Br and
Sodium propoxide. CH3CH2 CH2ON.
so this will be the the second
Ethoxybenzene. It should be sodium phenoxide and bromoethane.
third
One, it should be 2-methoxy, 2-methyl. It should be bromoethane and sodium. It should be sodium 2-methyl 2-propoxide.
fourth one
Fourth should be bromomethane and sodium ethoxide.
and the last one.
Sir, it is same as that of third.
Okay, so this reaction is important. How question can be put is up to the examiner. All right, this was just to give you idea of different type of practice for different type of important reaction. They could be put in many ways in the question forms, so you be ready and prepare them and study them in more detail, and then we will see you in the next class.
Okay, thank you, sir.